in brightest day and darkest night.
No evil shall escape my sight.
But those that are listening was like, beware, Green Lantern's light.
What's going on, sexy people? It's your boy, the Honorable King Brima Kamara, Mike Tyson Typer, Typewriter Sniper, wisest and most powerful of all nerds, and self-proclaimed kickboxing prophet. Welcome to BrimeTime. BrimeTime is my vlog series where I talk about anything that I'm interested in. I'm a professional kickboxer, hardcore Nintendo gamer, religious Marvel fanboy, among many other things. So the topics I will cover in this series will vary a lot. There are several other videos in the BrimeTime playlist, but this is the official third episode of BrimeTime. The topic I'm going to cover today is headgear. For those of you who do not know, I'm pretty sure most of you do, headgear is a piece of equipment that people use to protect themselves in various sports and other activities, such as construction, skateboarding, whatever. And for athletes such as boxers, for example, they tend to wear headgear for sparring. My question for today is, am I the only fighter that shows up to fight most of the time 100% injury-free? I would certainly hope not, but with almost 10 years of competitive experience under my belt, I know that fighters tend to injure themselves before they fight, 9 times out of 10 because of sparring. And the reason why they end up injuring themselves is not because of how hard they're sparring, it's because they don't wear proper headgear, or any headgear for that matter. I've seen plenty of fighters get unintended abrasions and cuts right before they fight just because they wore the wrong type of headgear or they didn't wear one at all. And even worse, sometimes due to lack of valor, decide to pull out of a fight due to the set injury. A simple way to rectify that problem, of course, is to wear headgear, but not just any type of headgear. My go-to piece of head protection is the Title Gel World Training Headgear. When I first started training for competition, I used to use cheaper and less protective and durable forms of headgear, the kind that's usually allowed in amateur competitions. But as soon as I got my hands on the Title Gel headgear variants, I felt secure and made a conscious decision to never train without that level of protection again. For those of you who are interested in this specific headgear as well as other types of headgear that I'd recommend, I have links below in the description. You can also check out a review I did on the Title Gel World Training Headgear on MMAGearAddict.com. The link is also in the description. This isn't a video for me telling you how hard or how often you should spar, or me giving you a headgear tutorial. It's a video on why you should wear headgear. The whole idea when it comes to combat sports is to hit and not get hit. I'm not in no way encouraging you to take hits or saying to slack off with your defense while wearing headgear. I know there are people that don't train with headgear simply due to the fact that the latest piece of headgear got ruined. I've never met anyone that sparred often that didn't have to buy new headgear every year or two. But unlike your skull, headgear is replaceable. Not to mention, headgear costs less than any good quality pair of training gloves. Because of wearing headgear such as the Title Gel World Training Headgear, the worst facial injury I've sustained in my career was a bloody nose or a busted lip. I've never dealt with a black eye or an open cut or swollen knots on my face because of this headgear. Injuries I've seen plenty of fighters get by simply sparring, let alone fighting. With the rise in popularity of MMA and Muay Thai, there are a lot of differentiating opinions out there about headgear. Anti-headgear advocates say things like it cuts off some of your vision, I don't have to wear headgear when I fight, and my personal favorite, it causes head trauma due to the added weight. There are medieval night sports leagues out there where people use actual swords and axes and swing at each other's heads at full force. More than enough force to easily kill a person with by accident, or even kill yourself by accident. But because of the helmets they wear during those sports, they can take shots to the head without getting so much as a concussion. Professional football and hockey players wear helmets, but in combat sports, where the head is a prime target instead of a basketball hoop or a field goal or a goal post, there are those that like to practice without headgear, which is usually MMA or Muay Thai fighters. Boxers, amateur and professional, religiously use headgear when they spar, and they tend to have considerably more head movement prowess compared to the other combat sports counterparts. So if you're doing stand-up sparring and your name is not Floyd Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker, or Vasil Lomachenko, you should wear headgear. By the way, all three of those defensive wizards wear headgear when they spar. And I'm willing to bet the house that if you're somebody that's watching this video right now, that your head movement is not as good as theirs. I had a former training partner that was very good. He was training a professional fighter, and they're wearing headgear. Professional fighter went to throw a kick, and my training partner went and ducked, and he ran into this individual's knee. He ended up getting his teeth knocked out by accident. The guy had braces in and mouth guard, and they ended up knocking some of his teeth out. That his teeth were able to be re-implanted or re-rooted because he was wearing braces. But imagine if that knee hit him any part of his face if he wasn't wearing head. Okay, now obviously it hit him in the mouth, so it doesn't matter, you know, and he had a mouth guard on. So I'm saying if you were somebody that wasn't wearing headgear and it hit you somewhere else, and it was a strong enough hit to knock out what would have happened to him if he wasn't wearing headgear? I'm pretty sure if it hit him any one of these spots, it wouldn't have done that much damage. It's 2018, ladies and gentlemen. Please do your best to protect yourselves while training, no matter how talented or skilled you think you are. You're going to get hit eventually in training, no matter how good you are, and even if you are the best. And when that happens, make sure you're properly protected. Headgear costs less than a good pair of training gloves and will help prevent you from being sidelined in training. That wraps up the third episode of BrimeTime. Let me know in the comments what you think about the headgear and what I said in this video. If you have any topics that you would like me to discuss, feel free to let me know in the comments. Again, there's links in the description below on the headgear that I recommend, and you can also look fly when you train by purchasing a King Kamara shirt, also in the description below. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel to see more marvelous content. It's your boy Brimeezus, the self-proclaimed prophet of combat sports and the wisest, most powerful of all nerds. I will see you guys next time.
Anything, anything, I can have anything, I know this again ain't real right, trying to take a slice of my pie, get knocked out like Kimbo, all about my bread, yeah, Quiznos, break it down with my kinfo, shawty body real nice, told her bend over, you ain't playing limbo, said she really love my smile, and she really love my dimples, guess I'm a sex symbol, I just hit them, said it's really that simple, she always getting little like peekaboo, loving my energy, charged like I'm Pikachu, no I do not want no interviews, matter of the day.